once again, YouTube. Today we're going to be putting together some puzzle pieces. Oz really is over the rainbow, and the world is what you make it.
That's amazing. You're still alive. How could you survive waste disposal? Hi, well, you're a surprise. What's your name?
My name is...
It's no use. Her memory isn't functioning.
I'm sure I can reactivate it in time.
Are you planning to regenerate her?
Oh, yes. She's the most promising cyber I've found in years.
Here you are, Ido.
You know what I want before I do.
Seems to me you're beginning to feel quite comfortable in your new body.
Yes, I am. It feels great being able to move around.
You're lucky it was Ido who found you. He's about the best cyber doctor there is. I ought to warn you to be careful about gangs of thieves who swarm the streets. They don't hesitate to attack and kill to get their hands on the rarer bodily organs.
And especially vertebrae, which are very scarce.
That's right, damn it! How long am I gonna have to wait for my new spine?
I can find other spare parts to put cyborgs together again, but spines have become hard to get. No one's found a way to reproduce them yet.
That means the black market's clamoring for a supply of those in particular, which obviously makes a perfect scene for organized crime.
Which is a rather sick joke.
Doctor! Sorry, but your wind generator's main shaft is seized up.
That sounds bad. I only hope you can find the parts to repair it.
Don't worry. If the right spares are anywhere to be found, I'm the person to find them. I'll be back first thing tomorrow.
There aren't many like him around who've got his willingness to work and make you laugh at the same time.
Yeah, he's a bright kid.
Hi there.
Sorry, Doc, but I won't be able to pay you till the end of the month.
Don't worry about it. I won't send in the refuse operatives. You just pay me when you can manage it.
You look pretty busy.
Yes, a small brain repair.
Ooh. Say, what's the matter with your arm?
I wasn't looking where I was going and scraped up against something.
That was unlucky. Must have happened after walking the streets last night. Hey! What are you doing up there? Why are you ignoring me?
I'm concentrating on getting this fixed. Besides, surely you can see for yourself without asking, can't you?
Sorry. My name's Alita.
Isn't having a name like that a little bit strange?
Well, it's my name and it suits me fine.
Stand by. Contact! Here we go!
What's your name, by the way?
Hugo.
That's nice, too. What do your parents do?
Haven't got any.
You mean you look after yourself? Don't you have anybody like Ido?
Yes, I do. No, I don't. Isn't it amazing?
What's that?
Look up there. Zarum up above us. Isn't it wonderful?
Oh, I suppose so.
Come with me.
Where to?
I'll show you. Doctor, it's working fine again.
Ido, I'm going up for a while. Bye.
This way.
Wait up!
Give me your hand. Well, I must say you weigh a bit more than I expected you to weigh. And you're strong, too.
Really?
Really.
Wow.
You must admit, it's about the most impressive sight anywhere. When I lie here looking up at Zarum, I know I've just got to get there someday. I wonder what the people who are allowed to live there are like. My brother tried to build a kind of balloon to fly to Zarum, and they trashed him as punishment. You know what? I really want to make a pile of money. I'll be allowed up then. I could go legally. Laugh all you like. What's so funny?
You're much more fun to watch than that old satellite.
Well, that old satellite's beautiful compared with this. Of course, that's not surprising considering Zarum's been dumping its garbage on us for as long as anyone can remember. They keep it clean up there by dropping their waste on us. That's how the Earth got to be the way it is.
Is that why it's like this?
You don't seem to have any idea of what people here put up with thanks to what happens on Zarum.
I don't really know. I've no memory at all, actually.
Huh?
Alita isn't my real name. Ido just called me that.
Oh. Well, it might even be better that way. If you haven't got a memory, it means that you can't remember all the terrible things you've lived through.
But why? What makes you determined to get back again to Zarum?
That's a pretty naive question. I still have so much to do there.
Can't you do it down here?
I can't do anything in this polluted cesspit. The only work I can get here is regenerating dying cyborgs.
That's pretty important work.
It isn't enough for me, and I won't work for the peanuts the factory pays me. Don't you want your talent to be rewarded? We're the best cyber practitioners Zarum ever produced. That's why they sent us here, and they've left us to rot. But perhaps you're quite happy playing the poor martyr. Mr. Nice Guy doing his bit to help the trash on Earth. You get off on being the biggest fish in this pond?
I know I'm valuable here. The people need what I have to give them.
How noble and self-sacrificing. Well, I'm not living the rest of my life here. I don't care what it costs me. I'll do anything to go back. Anything.
Sharon, I can see how unhappy you are, but you'll be even unhappier if you desert us. And anyway, the factory will exterminate you if you fight them.
Ido, I've found a man who's promised he'll help me to return home to Zarum. Are you on my side or not?
No.
In that case, We have no more to say to each other.
Thank you. You saved my life.
Here's your reward, 10,000 tokens. It's 5 times the usual bounty as he was a brain-eating addict. Boy, some creatures are sick. Can I interest you in any spare body parts today?
You were bound to find out eventually that I'm a hunter-warrior, a bounty hunter. In the past, it was the job of the police to catch criminals. Now, the factory pays individuals such as myself to catch and eliminate. I am not the only one. There are others like me.
What
is it, Alita? Let's get home.
I intend to be a hunter warrior as well.
That isn't why I rebuilt you. I found you as a heap of junk on the garbage tip, barely alive. Now you're beautiful. I'll provide you with everything that's necessary. You don't need the factory's tokens.
I don't want money. What I want is to express what I am.
There's a better way, I'm sure.
When I was fighting, for the first time I felt I was truly alive.
There's nothing glamorous about fighting. It's an ugly business. I won't allow you to become dirty by blood.
If I am dirty by it, at least I'll be responsible, not you. I'm not a puppet with strings for you to pull. He can't control my whole life.
You are going to get me, Dezarum.
Don't you trust me?
You know I do.
Well, then, just do as I tell you. Keep building gladiators so strong that nothing can beat them. We'll make our fortune here on Earth, and then Zarum will welcome us with open arms.
You're mad to come here.
I need your help. Look at what a girl cyborg's done. Help me, Doctor, or I won't fight in the arena again.
It's a while since you were a champion anyway, and I don't want to get involved with a brain junkie who's just had a price put on his head by the factory.
That bastard Ito attacked us with a cyborg who fights like a Colosseum tiger.
What?
Hugo.
You were right, Alita. You're not a puppet for me to control. You've got your own life to lead. But a bounty hunter? Is it because you were a fighter somewhere deep in your forgotten past?
I'm gonna do a laser registration on your brain, then you'll be an accredited hunter warrior.
A laser?
We do this as fingerprints, voice prints, and DNA registration are not necessarily as reliable.
My God. How could she have done so much damage with a single blow? Only Ito has the skill to program a cyborg with such power. But I will not let him stand in my way. All right, Goyushka. I'll not only rebuild you, I'll make each of your parts virtually indestructible so that you can take your revenge. And Zarum will welcome me home as the greatest cyborg doctor of all time.
The registration process is complete.
That was easy enough.
Now get out there and go to work.
Tell me, what kind of place is Zarum?
I am not programmed to comment on that subject.
I've been officially registered by the factory as a hunter warrior now.
And the ring is moving in on his opponent with his fearsome chainsaw attack.
Where are we going?
I want to introduce you to our allies, the other hunter warriors. strain in the metal cables which fix Zarum in place above the Earth's surface. Gravitational pull of the moon results in small changes in altitude.
Did you think you'd kill me so easily? Well, you're wrong. You and I are going to have some fun, little slime.
It'll end up in me.
Jeez, that's him. I thought he was dead.
I'm not taking him on.
What's wrong? I got one or two new tricks to play.
Alita, quick! We need your help, Hunter Warriors.
No, are you crazy? I'm not taking him on. There's nothing we can do to stop a guy like that.
Looks like it's just us then. What's the matter, baby? You lost your nerve?
Save her! You, Jiren, could you really ally yourself with this killer?
Yes, when I find I've got a use for him. I'm going to prove to the factory I'm more powerful than you. When you refused to join me, you became my enemy. If I cannot destroy you, at least I will destroy your creature.
guidance or consent. Are you strong enough to make your own way in this dangerous world?
I can see what it is that's worrying you, Ido. But please, trust me. You've put so much of yourself, your own values and feelings into me, and even if I go my own way, I'll still be guided by what you've given me.
I know, and I do trust you. You'll always be you.
Processing plant on Oddworld. I used to work here. Well, I was really a slave, like all the others. My name is Abe. I was Employee of the Year. I thought I had a good job, but that was before I knew how we make new and tasty. I was still to find. The truth, it turned out. Now that would blow my mind. The Gluckins were scared, cause profits were grim. Paramites and scrabs had been turning up thin. But Mullet was cool. He had a plan. This new kind of meat. It was us. I just had to escape. I just had to be free. And I didn't even know I had a destiny. I had just got past those slugs when the strangest thing I saw. A big moon was before me, and its face was my paw. Then I fell. Down a cliff. And smashed my head. When some big face appeared and said I was dead. Said our land was changing, wasn't balanced at best. He told me my fate was to rescue the rest. For paramites and scrabs had been sacred once. But that was before eruption farms turned them into lunch. And they live in the temples. That's where they still nest. And facing these creatures, that was my test. My test was completed. I expected to rest. Then the big face revealed the intent of my quest. Two scars together on the back of each hand, they could shut down ruptured farms and restore the lost land. With hand scars complete,
The spirits took form. Now my chant had power. Rupture Farm should be warned. Yeah. I found the switch to kill most of them out. And there I was, in the final hour. This is Necrom. Long ago, the Mudokons brought their dead here. That was before the Gluckons started stealing our bones. They used Mudokon slaves to do it. Blind ones that couldn't see. Gluckons didn't want anyone to know what they were digging up. And no one ever did. Not until the spirits of those bones paid me a visit.
Hey! You're the savior of the Mudokons, so you gotta help us.
The Gluckons are digging up our bones.
You gotta come to Necrom, eh?
Boy, take the something to drink.
Don't drink that,
Why not?
cause it brews made by Gluckons. It's probably bad for you. We had forgotten our past, and now it was costing us our future. And even our soul.
Come on up.
No, and improved.
Well, what is it?
Don't think. Drink. Come on. Do it.
Okay. At first, the Gluckons gave their brew away. Oh, thank you. But once the Mudokons started drinking it, they couldn't stop. Then those Gluckons told them that if they wanted to work, they could have all the brew they wanted.
Only if you got a job.
They fell for it.
Step right up.
Oh!
I love his job. Step right up.
So now, the weirdos want me to destroy the brewery, but I gotta save the Mudokons there first.
Hey! That bastard apes it! I demand to know who is at fault here! You're not pinning it on me!
I'm telling you, it's that ape guy. Sal, dump it, lose it, get rid of me.
They work hard, they work hard! What if it gets to the boiler? The boiler?
The boiler?
What are we going to do?
The boiler!
What are we going to do?
Yeah.
Where's ground pants? I need some pants.
It's not fair! We had twice the flavor!
I got out of there just in time. And I got the usual reception. The Mudokons were slowly coming together. And they were using their skills to build something new.
Hello, my name is Elf. I
4 of us out there.
We're screwed.
And we were gonna find them.
We interrupt this program to bring you this special news bulletin. Rumor Control reports that Abe, the mastermind behind the destruction of Rupture Farms, is also behind the Soulstorm Brewery atrocity. I hate that guy! Stay tuned for more on this story as it develops. This message brought to you by...
I'd just like to confirm that the power of love, the power of faith, is the most beautiful and most powerful power in the universe. And the more we enter into the goodness of the universe, the less we think about the other things, and the more beautiful life becomes. And so everything has a purpose and a use, and everything has a reason. There's always a reason and a lesson to learn, and we're on a big, everlasting learning curve. And right now, you know, we have all this pollution and stuff, and more people on the planet. But the solution is here, and the solution really is amazing. It's all the stuff that we don't want. It's all that trash that we don't really know what to do with can actually solve the problems of the world.
Hello! Is it 50 pesos for a tour?
I mean, it's very nice to have all the water around and everything, but it's very hard to get the plants to start growing, you know?
And is that what holds everything together?
Yeah, that's in bags, in like old fruit and vegetable sacks.
Yeah.
And then I lay that with plywood that I find from all over the place. And what happens is the plywood and the pallets that I use to put on the top, that rots away as well. So I have to keep putting new pieces on until the root. So it depends. If the trees are growing fast, then actually I don't need to change the wood, and it just turns into a natural piece of land. So this is starting to be more and more natural. I never need to change anything. The sand is all locked in with roots. You feel the roots there?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
So it just becomes like a piece of land, but it's totally floating. You can see the movement there. Look.
Yep. And how long has this been?
This is 6 years. It took me about 5 months just to get enough done to put the tree on. You know what I mean? But when it's like this, all of this area doesn't need any maintenance. Just it's gone natural. I don't need to do anything. I use all types of trash. So I use the trash that floats for underneath. To lift the yogurt cartons, plastic bags, glass bottles, tin cans, everything goes inside the same bag. And what I do is I lay it, you see one through here, I lay it over the top and I lift, so I make it thicker on the top, and then I put more earth on the top.
Right.
And it gets 2 levels. It's like a lasagna. You have trash, and then you have earth, and then you have trash and earth again. So the top earth here, all of this is no salt in here. So this is gonna, this I can grow anything. You see, it's rooting through the whole of the floor here.
It's very, very strong.
Yeah, I put some earth on the top, and then we have this. All this concrete is on the top as well.
Right.
It's fine.
Yeah, very strong.
In the morning you wake up and you ask for your coffee or whatever. Give me my granola. Enter strangers, leave as friends.
Oh.
Yeah, little kitchen here, fridge and everything from the solar panels. Isla Mujeres.
Yes.
Now, this is probably the most amazing island on the planet, and I'll tell you why. First of all, it's the only island on the planet called Woman. It's on the very nose here. There's a temple. It's a fertility temple.
Oh.
a mouth, and they've built an all-inclusive restaurant on there where you eat as much as you want.
Yeah,
How
right.
crazy is that? Yeah. And so all the people live in the body, and all the parties are on the tail where the tail moves, and everybody's dancing. So it's freaking crazy. This is the belly. Look, you can see a normal fish is like that, right? A pregnant fish is like that. So what's this? This is the womb of the fish. And that's where we are.
That's right.
That's where the captain told me, the captain of the water. The port captain said, do it in that lagoon. And so I'm right here. That's where we are now.
How are you going to power it to move it around?
It's going to be powered with sails and flippers that work on the tail underneath the water. So every time the wave passes, it pushes it forward like this. It's like a flipper underneath.
So
It's a wave-powered flipper.
okay, so you would be able to steer it.
Yeah, and there'll be rudders. Well, you could steer it with the sails.
Yeah.
But to get it out of the lagoon, it'll have to be pulled with boats. This is a biodegradable toilet. It's always with leaves on the top.
Right.
So if we do something in there, more leaves on the top. And then when it comes too high, I have this thing here with the wood on the bottom.
Right.
Outside, there's a cloth, and I can take it out, and it's soil for the garden. So it feeds
Fantastic.
the garden, yeah. And here for washing your hands, it's lovely.
Oh, that's just beautiful.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. I'm leaving a little air conditioner, but eventually I'm going to make air conditioner from the waves. One of those holes outside, when the wave passes, the water goes up and down. I've seen it. Because of the weight of the island presses on the water, and the wave comes under and it pushes up. So if you put a platform over one of those holes, every time the wave comes up, you can push air cooled by the water through tubes. And the tubes, look, I've already started making them. See there?
Oh, right.
This is made out of plastic bottles with a cloth around. You just put a cloth in there to stop it. When you take the cloth out, the wave pushes the air out.
Oh, that's
Shower there.
That's a lovely shower.
Thank you. Many years ago, I was very concerned about just the whole world of war and then the overpopulation, more people, and I was just thinking, protect the nature, and try and let everything live, give everything respect, as much as possible. You can make an electric charge out of trash, do you know that? This is very good to put in the documentary. But what you do is take aluminium cans, any type, just put your hole in the bottom and put a copper pipe through it, squash it onto the copper pipe. So you're now making like a chain on a copper pipe, on a copper wire. You have these cans squashed on it, right? You drop that in salt water right off the island here, and then you have any copper, any type of copper, the same thing. You can have just a thick copper wire in the water, and just join the two together, and you get a voltage from that, a direct current. It's like a 1 volt or something like that. But if you have 12 of those, you can just put them straight in and power things from 12 volt direct current. Or you can store it in a battery, and then you can use an inverter and take it up to 220 volts or 120 volts. So when you have a floating island, you create your own microclimate.
Yes.
I've noticed that on this island as well, but it needs to be further away from the land and bigger. And what happens is, over a piece of land, the air is warmer. Over the ocean, it's cooler because the sunlight goes into the water and some of it reflects away. But when it's got nature over an island, the sun is trapped and the photons are all, and the leaves are asking for the sun. Give me sun, and the sun goes in the leaf, and the air gets warm, and the air is trapped around, and so it doesn't move, the wind doesn't move as much. So what happens is the air gets warm and it lifts up, and it expands, and it goes higher. But it goes higher because of the spin of the planet. It goes like a spiral up. So if you have an island big enough, floating on the ocean, and you get the sunlight, and you put in the middle of the island a big satellite dish with mirrors in it.
Yes.
You can focus the sun to make a hot spot in the middle of the island and create your own tornado. Then you could create your own cloud over the island if you wanted to. You can work with that. But you can definitely create your own tornado and it'll stay in the middle because the air will come around like this and go in the middle and then suck up on the hot spot. And you could even fly the island like that. Yeah, because it's like a big frisbee. You have to be careful. I mean, you want to be able to get down again, maybe, But if you have the sails that you're using to move your island, and you just put it over the mirrors on the satellite dish, you break up the hot spot. It's like the center of a hurricane is broken. Then the wind slows down. So you can slow it down, you can speed it up. So you can go up and down. You could have islands all over the planet in different levels, like this flying, with plants on them and everything. It's all possible.
How would this island deal with a hurricane?
Well, I've been through one on this one. Actually, that's how I lost my last island to a hurricane. Hurricane, yeah, that's the worst thing, of course. But, well, not necessarily. I mean, the tsunami, meteorite comes straight on. The whole planet explodes. Authorities come, or someone drops a bomb on you, They come and kill you and take your island off you. It would need to be bigger, and the roots have to be going in, and I want to get a point on it, so it's going to be in the shape of a fish.
Right.
And it will always face the waves, so the waves separate.
So I look like a boat as well?
Yeah, like a boat. So let's say you're not moving, and you just got an anchor. You have an anchor so that you always spin. So you spin towards, the tail is back here,
right,
and the front is there, and the anchors are here. So if the wind comes this way, the whole thing goes like that. And there, the front is going to have a lot of rocks on, So it smashes, the wave can smash over a bit, but it rises up on the wave.
Yeah.
So it's actually a flexible thing. And if it breaks apart, they're still floating, both. You can pull it back together again and tie it up, and then it joins again. It's self-repairing.
About the bottles breaking up. Like, you notice that when plastic is floating...
Very good point. When it's in darkness, it's okay. It's the UV rays that breaks the plastic. When it's underneath, and especially with roots around it, each bottle is separated by a root. So the bottles don't even touch each other. There's no friction. So they're totally preserved. It could be thousands of years old. Oh, soul mio, give your trash to me, for my floating island to sail the sea. Oh, please give your trash to me. Help me for my floating island.